We are too prone of the word mindset. We always think about what is the mindset. We always hear about what is the mindset, and it is very popular term, the mindset. What mindset can accomplish for us? What mindset can do for us? Can mindset make us rich? Can mindset make us successful? I've been reading this book. It is about happiness, and this is a word of a Harvard professor. He stayed there for 16 years before he wrote the book. Now he still stays there, and he says the bottom line is people always think success brings them happiness, but he contradicts that. He says happiness brings people success. It's like we always are concerned about negative thoughts. We always think, I have this depression, I have OCD, he has antisocial personality disorder, NPD, bipolar, any kind of diseases. We are always concerned about negative things. He's more about a positive psychology. He says we know too well to be miserable, but we never as much as search to be happy. So I think he's very right, he's correct, because he's telling us we should be more focused on happiness than we should be focused on negative unhappiness. We shouldn't be negative. We should be focusing on being happy, being positive. Because when we are positive, our worldview will literally change, and we will be searching for the things that will make us happy. If we are happy, this will bring success, and success will bring many things, including money, wealth, social status, popularity, fame, etc. So bottom line is, if we are happy, we are most likely to be successful. We are most likely to get what we want out of life. I think he is right. I think we should listen to him, and he is very, very correct in this. So I love listening to the psychologists, but there are some psychologists which are not very good, and I don't think they are very useful to listen. But there are some extraordinary psychologists which you can greatly benefit from, and you definitely should pay attention to them. Pay attention to what they're saying. Like Jordan Peterson, he always talks about this dominance hierarchies, the psychology, meaning of life, and meaning of and purpose of life, and meaning of being human. So he kind of says, have yourself a goal, pursue that, pursue that, pursue that. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up on your goal, and don't ever stop pursuing your goal, because you need a meaning in the life, he says. You need a meaning in the life. Most people that they are in between 20 and 35 suffer from depression. They suffer from depression. And why they suffer from depression? Because they don't actually have a drive that motivates them. They don't have a drive that motivates them, and they don't pursue the things they want the most because they're not sure. They're confused. Just pick yourself a subject. Just pick yourself. Whatever it is. It can be music, it can be money, it can be medicine, it can be law, it can be business, it can be anything, space, cars. Just focus on your goal. If you are focused on your goal, it's like you will have a different perspective, a different frame for life. And that different frame for life will improve you. Will definitely improve you and get you to a next level. This is where you want to be. So in life, we all have a view. I love calling this frame. Many people call this frame, and I love calling this frame the worldview. We all have a frame. We all have a frame. When it gets large, we tend to look to life more differently and in a broader view, broader sense. We view the life in a broader sense. What do we get from viewing the life in a broader sense? So I think the first and the most important thing is we get happiness. We get happiness when we view the world in a wide scale, in a wide angle. If we narrow it down, I love this saying, there's a horse view. It's in order to make them blind and not scare them from peripheral things and make them go, because it's like they're making them blind. I love this. Drop your horse glasses and start looking the life in a wider view. So this is what I see. The people who are very successful, and like Elon Musk, like Jeff Bezos, like Mark Zuckerberg, like famous scientists, like famous authors, like famous actors, actress, famous directors, and they have this in common. They can look the life in a wide view. They didn't narrow it down. They have a wide perception of life, and this is what is making them successful. So in order to be happy, in order to be successful, we should be looking the life in a wider scale. And the happiness itself can bring us a wider perception, because when we are depressed, we literally look down. And we miss many opportunities in life that we could benefit from. Like, there's a girl, she's pretty, but we are too shy, but we are too concerned and conserved to go to talk to her. We are too scared. We have palpitations. Our heart is racing when we think about going and talking to them. This gets us down, If we don't look, if we don't keep our head high, we will not have the thing we actually desire at the moment. And that is just one thing. Like, when we look down, we will miss many opportunities of friendship. They can lead you to have more money. Opportunities of business, like people will want to believe you if they are doing a business with you. You have to be sure of yourself, And what is a better way to show that you're sure of yourself besides making an eye contact? Make an eye contact, because you will have your head high, head up, while you are making an eye contact. It's very important. And you will not be missing many opportunities. Literally, your view of the world is getting narrower when you have a narrow mind. And happiness, a good mood, can bring you a broad view. This is what author is telling, and this is what I have learned from this book. I think it's a great book. I love Audible. I think many people knows Audible right now. It's very popular, very common, and I love Audible because it gives you some sort of a huge library, audio library. I think the biggest one in the world. So it's very good. I read this book. I listened to this book from Audible. It's very great. I enjoy it so much. I enjoyed that application so much. Just play a video game, but play that from your phone. Just launch an audiobook, listen to that while you're playing a video game. It's very simple. And your perception changes. Your vision changes. You see life different, You will meet the person which you are alike. That's great. That's insane, but that's very good. So, in order to change your perception, you should start being happy And if this is too hard for you, just change your posture. Fake it until you make it. Change your posture, you will fake it, and in the end, you'll see that you have made it. It's very important, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.